Hey, welcome to Film Turbo. This is the second part of the previous video. Be sure to watch it before watching this one. Retelling the films without shame, let's go. Sister against Tadik says that we are the children of the same parent. You have nothing to be ashamed of, except that you are just not my sister. His sister kicks him out and gets offended. It's raining outside. Anka can't sleep at all. She's tormented by questions in her head, and she comes to her brother with these questions in the middle of the night. And in fact, all these dialogues and jokes she perceives as something that he doesn't want her to be his sister. He wants her to be his woman. And Tadik, in principle, directly says that yes, I'm tired of being ashamed of it, and my sister says that it's just wrong, you want to make love to me. Her brother says that he loves her and will always love her. And then they hug and start caressing each other. If anything, write in the comments what you think about it. And after family affairs have happened, the boy is very happy. He goes screaming. Buys the same dress she wanted to, and of course, the Tadik runs home and breaks the intercom, then specially meets Andre near entrance and says that Anka left, if that I can give your gift. But Andre does not particularly believe this, but they cannot open the door for him because of the intercom and he has to leave. Happiness returns to Tadik because he was able to kick the guy out. He goes to the cinema, buys tickets for the back row especially for kisses, returns home and sees the dress that his sister wanted and of course Andre in the middle of the kitchen. In general, Tadik is madly angry with him, but Andre says, "Guy, calm down. We will soon become a family and in general Anka loves me." Then he starts talking about how it will be with his sister in bed. Anka comes and says, "Hand over the tickets, we start dating again with Andre." The guy is very angry and overwhelmed with emotions. He begins to say that he will kill Andre. However, despite this, his sister does not care about Andre's feelings, and the man turns out to be actually a very successful person and begins to move up his career ladder. Here is his acquaintance becomes the mayor, and in honor of this, there is a party. Tadik decides to come there and look from the side, but just the same, this future mayor paws the Anka right in the open. And after that, the Anka comes up to her man and says that he pawed her, and he says that this future mayor can do it very much move up the career ladder. So please, Anka, let's have a couple more dances with him, dance, and that's it. Anka goes to the toilet after the dance. Andre comes after her and apologizes to Anka. He hugs and kisses her, and then says that he needs to go to the hotel with the mayor. Well, just sit and have a drink with him. Anka says, and of course she's not going anywhere is going to go. She wants to go home, and suddenly the guy grabs and beats, saying that we will go to the hotel together. In general, he approaches the taxi, puts her down, and they're just the same. This mayor and Andre says, "Listen, I'll get there later, okay," and sends her along with that man to the hotel. But here Anka keeps her opinion. She just sits down and says him to get out of here, and thanks to her steadfast character, she did not go with him. Tadik, seeing all this, thinks that this is the best moment when he can console his sister. He comes and sees that the door is closed. It turns out that the sister is crying very much and she does not let Tadik in. And here is the girl who wanted to marry a guy. It turns out that then she came to Tadik because her father decided to marry her to his friend, and so right now they are having a wedding. In Ermina's face, it becomes clear how she feels about this. And that's not all, because bandits come right to the wedding and start throwing ground cocktails at them. And then Taddy, how, since he decided to come to her, apparently still wanted to accept her proposal. He meets just the same bandit's friend there who tells him, "We threw Molotovs at them." And the fight begins, and even though they have different weight categories, the Tadik almost gouged out his eyes. Suddenly a crowd of bandits comes running, and fortunately, they did not notice them. Tadik understands that he probably missed all of his chances, so he just sits down and cries, and then Ermina comes to him. She explains to him that just the same time when she came, she wanted to talk about the wedding, but he kicked her out, and that's what all this led. She cries. He tells her that you told me what we will be married, but the girl is discouraged, realizing that all her words were empty. The last thing she tells him is, "I hate you." She goes to her husband, and after all this, watching Tadik. In the morning, Tadik comes home, sees his sister already morally killed. She says that he has already collected all his things. Brother does not even try to resist. He does not say that he wants to stay, silently approaches, takes his things, and is about to leave. And suddenly his sister runs up while he was leaving, takes ice cream and specially puts it on the table, making hints so that his brother does not leave. He sits down and he does not mind it. They start eating ice cream together, and the movie ends. They stay together to live. Thank you for watching, friends. Support us and watch our other videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the latest videos. By the way, write your opinion on the account of this film. I will read everything. See you soon.